Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning. You're doing good.
Okay, great. You see what I have here? What is this? Okay.
Water volcano.
What do volcanoes do?
They
They have lava.
So they don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to try to see what happens with our volcano. Okay.
Oh no! Wow! Fire!
Yes, our volcano is erupting.
Very nice.
So, what do you think we are
Blood.
going to talk about today?
Volcanoes.
Right, we are going to talk about volcanoes. What do you know about volcanoes?
They're big.
Yes, they
I
are.
already climbed 2 volcanoes. I don't know how, but I did.
Yes, great, very good. And do you know some volcanoes here in Guatemala?
Yes.
Fire
Okay.
Fire volcano.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we are going to listen to a story, okay?
Okay.
And by the way, this is a true story.
Wow.
A long time ago in Mexico, a poor farmer was preparing his land to plant corn. Suddenly, a crack opened in the earth and a lot of smoke came out of it. There was thunder that came from the ground. Fine gray dust poured out of the hole in the ground and the air smelled like rotten eggs. The farmer was terrified. He ran away. All of this happened on February 20th, 1943. The farmer's name was Dionisio Pulido. In just one day, the flat cornfield became a small volcano. Rocks and lava flew high into the air and buried the nearby communities. The new volcano, called Paricutin, continued erupting for 9 years. When the eruptions finally stopped in 1952, Paricutin was almost 424 meters above Dionisio's cornfield.
Okay, so what happened in the story?
There was a farmer.
Right? And what happened to him?
He just found a new volcano. I mean, create a new volcano was being
Yes,
created.
that's the idea. Okay, thank you very much. So now we are going to read some information about that volcano, okay?
Yes.
So could you please, Freddy, start reading up to this period?
Sure. The incident at Paricutin would be the first time scientists would be able to observe a volcano from birth through extinction.
Okay, could you please continue, Ingrid?
Paricutin was very active in its first year, growing to 4/5 of its final 1,323 foot, 424 meters height.
Okay, thank you. Could you please continue, Jason, over here?
During the peak of its activity that year, ashes from the volcano drifted as far as 200 miles to the east and fell in Mexico City.
Yes, please.
With each following year, however, the volcano became less active until after a final spectacular spasm, it finally went dormant in 1952.
Okay, thank you very much. And here we have a picture. This is the volcano as it looked in that day. Okay.
Wow.
So you see the small volcano making big eruptions. And here we have a picture of the church of the town. And all we have here is lava. Okay. Okay. So we are going to continue learning more information about volcanoes. So, we are going to learn that we have 3 different types of volcanoes, right?
Okay.
So, we are going to start reading. Could you please just read the first type of volcanoes?
Shield volcanoes are structures that can grow, dome-like grow to over 60 miles wide. Instead of violent explosive eruptions, they are characterized by
steady lava fountains and flows that broaden the size of the volcano.
Okay, thank you very much. Rita, could you please read the other type of volcanoes?
Stratovolcanoes are the most violent and dangerous of volcanoes. Their slopes rise slowly at first and then became very steep with a narrow bend at the top. Stratovolcanoes often have explosive eruptions and then go dormant for decades or even centuries.
Thank you very much. And could you please, Alicia,
The
the
final
final
type
type?
of volcano is one like Paricutin and Scotia cone. This type of volcano can appear suddenly and build a large conic-shaped mountain with slope. They often erupt for less than a decade. They go dormant and never erupt again.
Okay, so we have that the Paricutin was this type of volcano. Okay, it suddenly appeared, started erupting, and then stop erupting and goes dormant. And what is the most dangerous type of volcano?
That's
I think it's stratovolcano.
Stratovolcano. So now we are going to learn about volcanoes here in Guatemala.
Okay.
Okay, so volcanoes in Guatemala. Could you please read that, Ellie?
San Miguelito, stratovolcano.
Okay, so we have in Guatemala one of the stratovolcanoes that are very dangerous. Could you please continue?
Atitlán, stratovolcano.
Stratovolcano.
Stratovolcano Romano.
Okay,
Fuego, stratovolcano active.
all right.
Agua, stratovolcano dormant.
Okay,
Pacaya, complex volcano active.
okay. So in Guatemala we have many volcanoes, and most of them are the ones that are the most dangerous. All right. So now we are going to read, okay? And I'm also giving you a piece of paper that we are going to use in the next activity. Please. Tracy? Alicia? Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to play the CD and you are going to read after that. Okay, we are going to do some echo reading, right?
Huh? What is that?
I mean, I play the CD and then you repeat, but you have your piece of paper so you can read.
A long time ago in Michoacan, Mexico,
Wait.
A long time ago in Michoacan, Mexico, a poor farmer was preparing his land. Suddenly a crack opened in the earth, a lot of smoke came out of it. There was thunder that came in from the ground. Fine rain dust poured out of the hole in the ground. There smelled like oil rotting eggs. The farmer was terrified. He ran away. All of this happened on February 20, 1943. The farmer's name was Dionisio Pulido. In just one day, the flat cornfield became a volcano. Rocks and lava flew high into the air and buried nearby communities. The new volcano called Paricutin continued erupting for 9 years. When the eruption finally stopped in 1952, Paricutin was more 424 meters above Dionisio's cornfield.
Okay.
A long time ago in Michoacan, Mexico, a poor farmer was preparing his land to plant corn.
Okay, read please.
A long time ago in Michoacan, Mexico, a poor farmer
Preparing his land to plant
violently, a crack opened in the earth, and a lot of smoke came out of it.
There was thunder that came from the ground.
Okay, wait, we're going to continue.
There was thunder that came from the ground.
There was thunder that came from the ground.
Okay,
Fine great dust poured out of a hole in the ground, and the air smelled of rotten eggs.
Fine smells swirled on the ground, and the earth smelled like rotting eggs. Smell of rotten eggs. Of rotten eggs.
The farmer was terrified.
The farmer was terrified.
okay, very good, great. Now listen, we are going to form, let's see, we are 4, 6, 9, okay. We are going to form 3 groups, right? 3 groups of 3. And in each group, you are going to choose someone to be the secretary, okay? So, I want the secretaries to be over here, okay? You are going to come here to the front. Who is going to be the first group? Who is the first group? Okay, so Ingrid, you are going to be the secretary. Could you please sit over here? You are going to use the piece of paper I gave you. Who is the other group? Okay, and who is the secretary? Okay, could you please sit over here? Right. And the other secretary? Okay, now listen. You are going to memorize the sentences from the story, okay? And each one of you is going to memorize one sentence. You are coming here to your secretary and you are going, we have your piece of paper, okay? Okay. So, you are going to tell your secretary the sentence and the secretary is going to write it. The group that gets the best story is the winner, alright? So, you have 30 seconds to memorize your first sentence, okay? When you go back to your desk, you memorize the other sentence, alright?
Okay.
Ya, cuando estamos listos, ¿verdad?
No, now you memorize. When you come back to your desk, you memorize the other sentence. Okay, the first round. Come on, over here. Hurry up. Okay, come on. Okay, the next partner, please.
Aquí solo vamos a and smoke came out of
Okay, you have only 5 seconds. Ground.
Okay, find the dust for the pouring ground. Find the dust for
Okay, time's over. Go back to your desk, please. Let me check your paper. Okay, time is over. Let's go back to your desk. Thank you very much. Let's see who is the winning group, okay? So we have. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's time is over. No more opportunities, right? Okay, so we have the winning group is English group, okay? And applause for them. Congratulations. Each one of you is going to draw a comic strip about the story, okay? But I want you to add some information about what happened after that to Dionisio Pulido, okay? What do you think happened to these poor farmers, okay? So, could you please draw your comic strip?
Yes. Ahí es la tercera pieza. ¿Y qué pasó después?
Did you finish drawing your comic?
No.
Okay. Let me know when you finish, please. We are going to paste them on the board, okay? So try to make nice drawings. Okay, let me see. Did you finish?
No.
Okay, who finished?
Nobody.
Okay, when you finish, we are going to change your comic strips so you can give it to your partner and he or she is going to read your comic strip. After that, we are going to paste them on the board, okay? Well, I guess you finished your comic strips, alright? And you are a very good artist. So now we are going to read this mind map about volcanoes, okay? So we have, could you please look at the board? We have that volcanoes, we have three different types. We have shield volcanoes, we have stratovolcanoes, and we have tshvolcano. The shield volcanoes are wide, okay? They can be over 100 kilometers. And they have steady lava fountains. Stratovolcanoes are the most dangerous. They are also the most violent, and they have explosive eruptions. And here in Guatemala we have San Miguelito, we have Atitlán, and we also have Fuego. And we have tshvolcano. They appear suddenly, as the one that appeared with Dionisio Pulido. They erupt for a decade or less, and then they go dormant. Okay?
Yes.
So, it's important to be informed about volcanoes. Here in Guatemala, we have lots of them. And you see, for example, England. Did you know that England didn't have any volcanoes at all? But here in
No.
Guatemala, it's a land of volcanoes. So, we have learned about the types of volcanoes. We have learned about the way they behave according to the eruptions. And now we are going to read one of your comic strips, okay? Who finished that we can read?
Well, I did, but it doesn't have too much.
Okay, could you please read it aloud?
So the first one here is Dionisio planting.
Nice.
Okay, thank
We
you.
were in the, and then he said, he saw a little crack on the ground and said, oh, what's going on? Then he saw lots of smoke coming out of the crack, and he just said like, oh my God. And then there's the actual volcano
Wow. Great.
in eruption.
Okay.
Everything.
Thank you very much, JC.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Listen, for homework, you are going to draw a timeline about the story, okay? You are going to draw a timeline
Okay.
Right. Congratulations.